damn near 4 months in on my apartment lease, trying to figure out how am I going to pay my bills, and I don't have a job. So everything that's going on, it's happened to me to a more or less extent. The only thing is, I ain't got no kids. I ain't got no mouths to feed. I really feel sorry for them motherfuckers. But a lot of motherfuckers that I ran into, oh no. I'm like, nah, this is your this is your this is your these are your dues. These are your dues. A lot of y'all motherfuckers had this shit coming. A lot of these businesses that shut down, they need to be shut the fuck down. I mean, in that regard, I just say it is what it is. But I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up. I don't know why this thing chopping it up like this. I mean, I got, prior to making this, I had like 48 minutes on this thing. So now this thing ran off into part 3. But yeah, I'm gonna just leave it at that. And just let that sink in, and let that be a forewarning as far as the dangers that are lurking out here, as far as being a freelance anything, whether it's a freelance writer, freelance translator, freelance programmer. Because I've heard stories from freelancers who weren't even translators. I mean, horror stories where they're up here doing all these and that's the one thing. I mean, that's the one thing. That's another thing as far as the whole trust issue, where you're relying on people. You know that you're going to be in good faith and do your due diligence as far as providing the service that you're advertising. But the next issue that comes up is whether or not these motherfuckers are going to do their part of the bargain, do their end of the bargain, and actually pay you. And more times than not, I've heard so many of these freelancers, whether they're freelance writers, freelance translators, talking about how they've done assignments for certain customers and the customers wouldn't pay them. And how they have to, hound them down and say, hey, and they just get nothing but, a bunch of bullshit excuses. So, I would tell you that freelance translation is indeed a nothing burger, and it's really a waste of your time. I mean, maybe it had its day in the sun, but that day clearly is long and far gone. Just like tutoring, because I know that's a waste of time. But all right, let me get off this platform, and I'll catch y'all in the next vid, I guess. All right, I'm out.